Welcome to Invest. We'll talk about investing, finance, or professional development. As the current time of approximately 4 p.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $3,109, up about 2.4% so far. Respect over crypto market and the equity market, you see that today has been a relatively nice green day today. And with respect to Ethereum, is basically in between levels still, but we have broken the non-substantive consolidated level, the $3,050. But we still try to get up to further level, which is the next consolidated level of 3,150, which it seems like today we've been trying it best, like about $15 below the 3150 level, but never really got confirmed to reach that level, which is a critical level of resistance. And right now we're just like kind of levitating in between. If that would give that benefit of the doubt, I guess you could technically say that we're there, but obviously know the numbers. When you're like kind of below, and we're off by $40. It's not a lot, but not very little either. I mean, against relative speaking, right? I'll give that benefit of the doubt that we actually still hovering around the non-substantive consolidated level. And a technical is still showing some sort of a bearish trend, knowing the fact that we are still relatively overbought. We are on a MACD front still, about to be leaping back down, knowing the fact that the trajectory of the baseball, and the baseball is what I'm referring to, this little yellow baseball that needs to subsequently leap back down, right? So I think the next level of support that we need to get down to will be 2853 all the way to 2621, which is where I would personally be buying. Buying it right now would not be ideal, because of the fact that we are just forming the first escalator upward. But there are still multiple other steps that we need to keep going. So this is not confirmed in terms of a full-on reversal. This is just more of a relief rally that we've been sustaining, knowing the fact that we've been selling off for such a long time now. And we've been overreacting before, so now this is some sort of overreaction. So this happened too quick, too fast, so it's not ideal to be buying at the moment. The perfect time to be buying would be when everybody was freaking out, panicking at all time, saying that the war is cultivating, with respect to the inflationary pressures get worsening, when we were at the mid of the highest panic and fear mongering, right? But now we're no longer in, right? So that means you should think psychologically in reversed, right? That this would probably not be the best time to be buying at the moment, right? So Bitcoin right now, we got to the next level, so it's great. But we are, kind of contemplating, can we keep going up, right? Right now we have met the level, which is forming a cup and handle. So this is the first level of meeting the rim. So what we need to do as we continue to search up for Bitcoin is to come back down a little bit, right? Form a handle this time, right? So what we see is like basically forming a U shape, bouncing from the 40,000. And that's a critical level because it's a really big flat number, right? Firstly, 40,000, right? We might even like linger around like 38-ish. But then what we need to do is like, as we deplete the RSI back down to around 40 or 39-ish, like the mid 40s to low 30s, and then recuperate back up to retest 43. And then as we get there, it will allow us for basically what it's gonna do is like you cross down on the death cross front, right, on the MACD, and then we form a golden cross again. So it'll be like a down and then up from there, because you need to kind of cool off before you keep going. So I would absolutely not suggest buying Bitcoin or Ethereum at the moment, because when everything seems really, really positive, that's the time when you should be running away, start taking profit. Dogecoin surging really crazy right now, up by 5.2%. 63 out of 70, very overbought. Anywhere from 11 to 1066 is very logical. I would actually suggesting, if you are a short-term investor, sell Dogecoin at the moment. This is not an ideal level to keep at right now. This is not sustainable. Cardano is even more overbought. The level that I would not touch it until would be 80 all the way to 74, with a 74 out of 70, large separation as well. Solana. Solana is at 103 right now. You could see that we try to get to the next level. You can see that the reason that we're kind of hovering around this level is because this is the prior resistance level that we had, right? A bunch of times ever since basically January 22nd all the way to now. So the next level where we need to get to at bare minimum to continue this reversal would be 112, right? With a 64 out of 70. So not ideal. I think what we need to do is basically form a cup and handle, just like how Bitcoin is kind of trading at right now. If you look at it, it's quite comparable in terms of the dynamics, which makes sense, right? You know, altcoins are, kind of following the trends of the motherlord of Bitcoin, basically, right? XRP is up about close to 2% so far. It's trading a complete different momentum. I would not touch this until we, ideally anywhere from 69 to 57. We're 61 out of 70, so relatively overbought. Polkadot's up about 1%. We are at 65 out of 70, so quite overbought as well. I will not touch this until 16 all the way 1406 from here. Algorand's up about 8% so far. I would not touch this until 75 all the way to 67. 63 out of 70, so also very overbought. Shiba Inu low 2000, so it's 2100, 1400 to 900 will be the level of frames that we buy at. Right now it's okay, we've been just kind of gliding on sideways fashion. It seems like, 2100 is really a strong resistance level or support. MATIC is up about 4%, 143 to 120 would be where I would be buying at. I would not really touch this with a 60 out of 70. AVAX is currently up about 1% so far. 60 to 50 from here is where we're buying at. Right now it's not the most ideal level with the 60 out of 70 especially. Luna is up about 2%. It's quite interesting, right? What I see is that we are on the opposite side of the spectrum in terms of the MACD line. So what we need to do is like kind of curve up to retest maybe all-time high all over again. So I do maybe see Luna to have a mini surge coming and then cross back down, and then that will allow us to come back down to 62, 52 to 45 from here. So Luna is a short-term gains for in a longer term type of short-term sell-off that's imminent, and it has to do it. So something to think about, be cautious about. And now take a look at Tesla as well. This is gonna kind of fall off the cliff any days now. This is pretty dangerous. You could see that we tried to retest the level of support of resistance, which is basically about 120, but you got canceled out once, you got canceled out twice, and we have searched for a long time now. So this is an overreaction from the recent news. So the next catalyst that's coming for Tesla, I think, is really just around the earnings call coming, and also with respect to the next CPI report that's coming out as well, which I think we still have about 2.5 weeks out. But this happened too quick, too fast, and we're at the 66 out of 70 right now. So if you're buying like now, it will be a big it's a mistake, in the short term, but long term wise, Tesla's gonna surge up. But if I was to choose to come in, or have an entry price, this is not where I would be buying at the moment right now, just to be honest with you. So again, it's a bonus on Tesla. So that's it for my quick updates on this Thursday afternoon. I hope you guys had a great day. It's a green day that we all deserve collectively. And let me know if you have any questions. And for the Patreon members, thank you for the suggestions on the addition. So I added those. I feel like I have like 150 stocks and crypto that I'm posting now on a day-to-day basis. So the list is getting kind of bulky, but it's good. Thank you for the feedback, and have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.